my name's Phil. I'm the roads foreman with the City of Coal Lake. It's National Public Works Week, and I'm here on Highway 28 by Circle K, looking at the traffic lights. It's one of my favorite things to talk about during our open houses, so why don't we take a look inside and show you how they work. So on the corner of every intersection that we have that has traffic lights, we have one of these control boxes. So inside, there's no monkeys or hamsters turning in wheels on how to switch lights back and forth. There's a very simple but sophisticated computer that runs inside. Not your typical at-home PC computer. It's specifically made for traffic control. Outside, we have something that has an input, whether it's a magnetic loop in the ground or a radar detector, or in our case, we have traffic cameras. And they'll send signals on when vehicles are sitting there waiting, and they'll send that information to the computer. The computer has a set time parameter that a vehicle has to wait for before it triggers the lights. So once that signal's set, it sets the timer on, and then you'll start seeing the lights start changing. One of the misconceptions is that they're red light cameras. That's not the case. They're strictly just a passive camera that sends information back to the cabinet to see if there's like a truck or a car or a bus waiting to go at the red light. Beyond that, there's no recording. It buffers in and it buffers out. So all the lights are wired in on the bottom of the bank. We have the fuses that control the flashing of the lights, and the computer here that runs the whole program. Right next to it, we have something called a monitor. So that monitor will make sure that this traffic light cabinet doesn't do anything that's going to get anybody hurt. So it won't do anything like in that Die Hard 4, where a hacker dials in and turns the computer on and turns all the lights to green. That monitor will prevent something like that from happening. So anytime a signal comes along that it doesn't agree with, it'll always go into like a warning flash, so that traffic is warned that there's something wrong with the lights. It will always try to protect traffic from doing something that's going to get somebody hurt. One of the misconceptions is the traffic lights are little tiny lights up in the sky. This is what they look like. These are 12-inch lenses. They're LED, so they're very slim. Up to 15 years ago, they all used to be like 65-watt bulbs. We'd have to go up and change the bulbs all the time. Now these LEDs last a lot longer and are a lot more energy efficient, whereas we used to have to pump through like 600 watts of power to a traffic light to run the lights. Now we can do everything off of a fraction of that, a tenth of the power. I hope we were able to communicate some interesting points about how our traffic lights work. So next time you're sitting in traffic and wondering why the light's not changing, now you have a little bit more information to run off of. Thanks, and have a great Public Works Week.